There we go. We can switch over to regen, and then let's head down. Back to D15, shall we? Getting relatively close to running our clock here, but we have our entrance to depths whenever we need it right about here. So let's explore this floor, shall we? At least take a peek around, see if we can't find anything. File floods is not what I was hoping for. I have my eye on like a condenser vein would be just lovely this time of year. We can blast you, my friend. And once again, Ring of Wizardry, no thank you. Not too concerned about that. And okie dokes, that's redlining it pretty close here. Then we're stabbers, but at least stabbers are better at a peaceful solution. That's interesting. Can you get through an entire zig by sneaking your way through? I also do not love this. Okay, yeah, it is indeed the Enchantress. I had a sneaking suspicion it might be. I'm just going to head down for the time being, and we'll deal with you when we get there. Oh, I actually don't love my my odds of that with the Orb of Zot in hand. We still have Blink Scrolls remaining. Not too bad, maybe. Ooh, Fire Dragon. Dang it, I was hoping for the scales off that son of a gun. But it is what it is, I guess, and we'll take what we can get. Ooh, some smelly scale mail. Don't mind if I check you out real quick and we'll take a peek. Nope, not even a little bit. +0 with +3 strength. Unfortunately, that does not make the cut by any stretch of the imagination. And as for the rest of you, I mean, at least these trolls are slow, the iron trolls that is, so we can just maneuver our way back just a smidge here. Potentially kill the regular troll if at all possible, because then we can just kite the ever-living crap out of the rest of you. Oh, except you're mighted and hasted. You hate to see that, folks. Doesn't make them too quick, fortunately. Gosh darn it. There we go. I was hoping to pull that transference maneuver before we took any unfortunate damage, but it is what it is, and otherwise we just murder the rest of you, no problem. Beautiful. Hopefully Kenrick is back soon. There you are, pal. Buddy old pal, friend of mine. And what am I gonna do about that Enchantress situation that's hanging over our heads for the future? I am not 100% sure what the plan is there, folks. We're kind of making it up as we go along, and we'll see what happens as we get a little bit closer to thinking about our escape path up. What else was here? Just a Tengu? Well, by our powers combined, I think we can deal with some Tengu. As less than ideal as the situations may be. Fantastic. And we do already have a downstairs available for us if we wanted to head down into our final depths floor. So that's nice to have available at the very least. I don't think I bother idealizing you, especially since, oh my gosh, you never die, my friend. Fantastic. The one kind of downside to this current plan that we've been going forward with here is that we have not found a gateway to the abyss, which is definitely something we are on the lookout for, seeing as how we kind of made our bed in that regard. We decided that that was going to be our avenue for third rune, and we can't really go back on that now in our current position, so everyone hold out hope that we do manage to find one of those gateways. Otherwise, I don't know what the plan is. Unequip everything willpower related, try and find a banisher somewhere in our journey. It's not going to go great no matter how we slice and dice it here. Ooh, a tentacled monstrosity, how about that? Okay. So if we kill the brain, we're in a good spot here. If we don't manage to do so, we're definitely going to start to become a wee bit overrun. But there we go, we do manage to do just that. Hey Cocktail, you got over 1K followers on Twitter, and ate the hot one chip. Nice. Your birds flew to your help, but that thing was like acid cardboard. Fair enough. Yeah, it's definitely, those challenges are not known for their evocative flavors, to say the least. Oh my gosh. Big Balls Hell's Store. How about that? That's some fancy gear. Way too expensive. +9 triple crossbow. There's like no shot I get enough money for this. But I wish, folks. I wish. And this ring as well, if I could combo this with my other ring that basically maxes out all of our resistances and gives me some extra slay, like that would just be stupidly powerful. But 7,000 gold is even more unachievable than 4,000. After intense calculations on my end, I've come to the conclusion that that is in fact unreasonable. But let's pop down here real quick. Get our turn counter up there, and then I want to head up because I think I saw there's another gateway up here. I'm hoping that it's to the abyss. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Guess we go around this way. Hope that it opens up. Nope, not at all. Okie dokie. In that case, this is my life now. Let's head down, shall we? Let's focus down the summoner first. Fantastic. And then if we team up on the Tengu, shouldn't be any real problems whatsoever. Okay, we have one gate there. Could be our gate down into Zot. Could be our one-way trip to the abyss. Who's to say? For the time being here, we're just going to murder our way through as much as we possibly can. Fire giant down. Fantastic. If we get an upstairs, that's the other kind of goal here, so that we can explore the rest of this area. And maybe, just maybe, this is an abyss gateway. That's the hope, that's the plan, that's the dream even. But sitting in your stomach was like a giant bomb burning? Oof, yeah. I don't think I've ever eaten anything quite that hot. I definitely have had my fair share of spicy things, but nothing to that extreme level of burn. But okie dokie, if we want to make some room for a trip into the abyss, noise scrolls can probably go. What else? I mean, Curari's probably not super useful there. Guardian Spirit Amulet I don't think we'll really be using there. Otherwise, probably just gonna run with it and see what happens. Well, folks, here goes nothing. How are we doing for time? Ooh, we're getting relatively low on time according to my original plan here, but that's fine. Why do you need room? Oh, I guess right. There's like never any treasure here anymore these days, right? Old habits die hard. Oh, except, what's this? Oh, no, that's just your body, I see. Cool, cool, cool. I still don't mind it, because at the end of the day, it keeps me in the habit, and I've spent way too many times in the opposite situation where I don't empty my inventory before going into something like a bazaar, so even if not completely necessary for this zone in particular, I will still gladly take it. Oh, what the heck are you? Well, that doesn't matter. I guess you're dead, and that's the important bit. Well, holy moly, folks. I guess now we just train fighting all the way to max, see where that takes us. Why not? I guess we don't really have the strength for heavy armor, so even if we train armor all the way to 27, we're gonna have some potential issues with something like Gold Dragon Scales no matter what. I'm curious, is it like always approaching but never hit situation when it comes to training well enough so that you can not have your ranged weapons slow down? Like if you have 27 armor skill and high enough strength to be wearing your armor, can you get 0 penalties on something like Crystal Plate? Or is there always kind of a built-in issue there? That was a gateway leading out. That's not what I'm looking for, folks. If I could just get a gateway leading down. Sometimes lose our temper in combat. I think only affects melee attacks. if I remember correctly, so we should actually be just fine with that alone. Can at least wait for some of the worst mutations to hit us up rather. Body twist and deforms, like I'm not happy with that one. Not the end of the world. We lost 2 pips of AC, so not something to be overly concerned with, but still less than ideal. And please just a gate down. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love these freebie fights that I feel no concern during. Oh my gosh, except I'm gonna keep gaining mutations. So I take it back. I do not like this. Sam, I do not like it at all. So hopefully we can find a gateway down sometime. Anytime, really. Be so kind, game. I would appreciate it. Hey, there she goes. Fantastic. Is it worth it to switch over to my Vorpal Arbalist just for some extra base damage? I'm not too sure. Because we go from 49... So the 49 is just this, and then it's plus Vorpal. Okay, I thought the damage rating included the attack type, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. Oh, let's definitely bring my ancestor down with me. That seems important to say the least. And hey, there's our favorite abyss enemy. Hooray. Oh, you son of a gun. So many temporary mutations. Jeez Louise. Okay, no, definitely focus on this son of a gun, please. Is this a gateway out that I'm on top of? So I have an escape if things truly start to take a turn for the terrible here, but we should be okay one way or another, and hopefully just get enough experience to burn through all of these temporary mutations. I'm so glad they brought experience back into the Abyss. It was such a nightmare when there was that version and we could no longer gain experience and you just had to try and blitz your way through without being caught up by basically any wretched stars, otherwise you were just boned. But hey, it is what it is, and regardless, now it's in a better place in that regard and we don't have to worry quite so much about it. In fact, there we go, we're getting pretty dang close to burning through all of our current temporary mutations, and if I could just get one more portal downwards, I would be a happy camper. See how long that takes. But okay, so that's the formula for the addition to delay, where you use encumbrance, A is armor, and S is strength. So let's see, encumbrance times 2 divided by that times... So regardless, like if armor is at... You could somehow train armor to 45, which you can't. Then that would bring the second term to 0, but then encumbrance is still kind of screwing you, so it's never going to be 0. Confirmed. But it might be low enough to essentially count as such. Huh, very interesting. Well, thanks for grabbing that formula for me, Colgate. I appreciate it. And turns out if our ancestors between us and the Wretched Star, it's actually not that bad. That's way better. We could just deal with that every day. I wouldn't mind whatsoever. But I'm hoping, once again, that we find a floor down at some point. Any day now, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, fighting off a profane servitor, very satisfying. You don't get to see these buddies in every run, at least when you're not going to extended. But I would prefer to just keep it moving forward here, especially since I was hoping to potentially even finish this run before the end of my evening, without having to stay too much later than I originally planned. The flip side of that is I also don't want to rush myself going through Zot, so there's something to be said about potentially just stopping off for the evening relatively soon here, And again, we'll be coming back tomorrow, so there won't be too much of a lag time before we can continue the run if we do end up going that route rather. We'll see how things are looking, how things are feeling in the next 15 or so minutes here. Where did that wretched star go? Hello? No, just gone for all time? Okay, well, I'll take it. Not too upset about that at the end of the day. Can hopefully burn off these few mutations a little bit quicker this time. As we keep on keeping on here. Ancestor, if you could just block the radiation, please and thank you. I'd greatly appreciate it. And gateway leading out again. Are you trying to tell me something, game? I think the game is trying to tell me something, but I refuse to take lessons in humility, and instead my hubris knows no bounds. Why start now? Besides maybe having the backup safety of standing on the escape portal for if things went terribly wrong there, but of course, never really a doubt in my mind. Fantastic, all things considered. And we'll just blast our way through the remaining enemies here. Yeah, it goes to 0 at 45 armor skill. Well, just the second term? Oh, right, but it's multiplied. Yes, that's correct. So if only we could get to 45 armor. You can get pretty dang close to 0 regardless, just with having high strength. So like 27 armor is 90 minus 34. Nope. What am I doing? 54. That's 36. Divided by strength plus 3. Oof. Have to get it pretty high strength there, but regardless, not going to be in the cards for us here on this run. We don't have the strength for it, regardless of how much we trained our armor, so might just have to stick in our slightly lighter gear, which is fair enough. At least it fits a bit more with the thematic nature of the run, right? To get it to less than 1 added delay with gold dragon scales and 27 armor, you need 82 strength. Oh, well, that's doable, right? We can do that. Just work at it. You know, work out every day of our gosh darn lives. I'm sure we'll get there eventually, right? But okie dokie, good to know. Hey, we're definitely coming across some stronger beasties, to say the least. Still, nothing seemingly that we can't handle. I will idealize just to keep you alive, because I don't want to be without my ancestor here in the Abyss if we can all help it. But yeah, if we don't find a downstairs soon, and then on top of that, we don't find the rune itself, then this may just need to be extended. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Bring our ancestor with us. We're at least in the territory now. Still not close enough to get the little message about it being nearby, so that's a wee bit of a shame here. Oh, thank you, Kenrick, for dealing with that invisible monster. Oh, right. Let's definitely switch over to some fire resistance as soon as possible. We can idealize you again, my friend, just to keep you alive. Oh, okay. No, we were just coming out of our terrible temporary mutations. I see how it is. Another Helephant, hey? Well, that's not ideal. You are not susceptible to cold or fire or resistant either, so we'll just stick with our usual routine here. Let's just drop that Ring of Strength as well. No real need to carry that with us here. And otherwise, we'll just keep blasting. We'll do what we do best here. And just keep at it one way or another. Okay, there we go. We could kill that thing. Fantastic. It's so nice not having ammunition anymore. Abyss used to be just the most annoying place ever as a ranged user because of ammunition, but definitely not quite as much of a concern in this day and age. I absolutely love to see it. We could go deeper into the Abyss, but I feel like we might just hang out here, right? Do I want to waste one of my very few remaining teleport scrolls to get ourselves at least to a new area? Maybe? Okay. Definitely nice to have an ancestor around in that case, as we get kind of destroyed by the chaos clouds. Not ideal. We also have a lot of temporary mutations on us here. There we go. There gets rid of some of the lost health, which is the big one that I was looking at here. Imagine picking up ammo as a Meteoran, right? Like, just not at all feasible. So I'm glad the order of operations came in this direction in terms of releases. Because Meteoran is ranged, super fun. I've absolutely adored the crap out of this run. And it definitely would not be nearly the same case if ranged was in its old state. But okie dokie, not too shabby. Let's idealize you, my friend. Yeah, keep yourself hasted as well. I'll probably just kill the star. No, or not. Please stay focused here, character. No. Okay. Oh gosh, there's one over here too. Are we ever safe? Oh geez Louise, so many temporary mutations. Just look at all that nonsense there. We also have quite a few permanent mutations now that I take another peek at it, so that's less than ideal, shall we say. So I'm hoping though that I get teleported to a new area here pretty soon. I detect the abyssal rune. You don't say. Gateway leading down? No thank you. I'm here to stay. Don't really know who I'm firing at on each of these turns. I assumed it was the Starcurse masses, but you never can be too sure when you're trusting the auto attack. But okay, it's up here somewhere. Oh geez. Really opens up the place, you know? This is quite the abode here. Is Satyr a problem? They could be. So let's hop for some cover here real quick. At least so that we have it as an option. Even bring our ally back to our side. Idealize the ever-living crap out of them. Living your best life. And now I'm worried that I'm going to find the rune chamber and then I'm going to be teleported away. Okay, well I got hasted, so that's kind of nice. The Raiju got turned invisible by the Chaos Crab, okay. But it must have been up here somewhere, right? If it's a vicinity-based warning. I see sparkling tiles. I see Rune of Zot. Okay. I also get corroded much more than I care to see. Let's idealize my friend. Line of fire is blocked rather by all these briar patches, so that's a pain in the rear. Let's just bring you by my side, friend. And then I'm still wearing my protection from fire ring. Jeez, what is Meteoran's aptitude for ranged? I believe it's +2. Oh, it's only +1. It's a little slow. If you like New Abyss more than trying to look for spoiler towers to locate the rune, me too. Like, at the end of the day, it wasn't that hard to look for the tiles, and so that's even more of an argument in my mind to have them readily apparent, for sure. Okay. Agility. Okay, I'll take it. I really need this corrosion to end at some point, don't get me wrong, but did the Chaos Crab turn itself invisible? I think the Chaos Crab turned itself invisible. You son of a gun. There we go. If they're dead now, I still am way lower health than I would like. Oh, jeez Louise. Yep. Okay, do you want... Even with the risk that we could be teleported away from the rune, I gotta just chill for a second. Heal up here real quick like. Fantastic. Okay, kill the World Binder before these summons get out of control. Beautiful. And otherwise, going A-okay here. Maybe a bit too slow, unfortunately, but if we can just blitz my way through all of our new friends here, then you're saying there's a chance. And in fact, just don't teleport me out of here. Okie dokie, fantastic. Okay, we have our rune. Now we just have to live to get out of here. Okay, idealize you. Come on. Beat the Hell Sentinel. That's terrifying. Always hate me some Hell Sentinels for sure. Did I leave any open gateways upwards back this way? I believe I might have. Regardless, we'll be pretty quick to find one now that we have the rune. So it should be A-okay. Regardless of how we slice and dice it. How Chaos Crab does not know invisibility spell. Are they immune to their own Chaos Clouds? Because that's what I assumed, is that they stepped into their own clouds, got high on their own supply, and then got shunted into the non-visible plane. But I don't actually know if that is whatsoever reasonable, or if I'm just inhaling hard on the copium here.